Come on. Izzy. I have a joke to tell you. What's a Wook's retirement plan? A 401k hole.
Hello, Tronabots. Today I'm bringing you another personal favorite of mine, and it's Hope by the Disco Biscuits. It only seems proper to be doing this one right now, especially with the news of Brownie. I'm not sure if everyone's aware, but he could use our thoughts and wishes right now. He's, we're going to hope, everything's going to be all right, because hope can start your car and it can fuel the generations. So, hang in there, Brownie. Can't wait to see you playing again. All right, this one starts off with a little melody. And this starts on the 5th fret of the D string. Plays a major third, which is the 4th fret of the G string. And it goes in between those two notes a few times like this. So 1, 2, 1, 2. And then does that again. And then plays the 7th fret of the G twice, and then goes down to the 5th and then 4th fret of the G. And then 7th of D to end that. So that's 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2. Those are the scale intervals for the music theory buffs out there. Then Barber puts his pointer finger where his pinky was here at the end of that riff. And then plays the similar pattern between the 7th fret of D and the 9th fret of G. And then 7 of G. And it goes in between the 7 and the 10 on the D string. 7, 10, 7, 7. And then ends on, so after he walks down, he ends on the 7 again. And then it goes down 2 frets on the same string, the D. It goes in between the 5 and the 7. And that ends that intro riff. Then comes the meat of the chord progression of the song. And the chords are E, F sharp, and B in these inversions up here. So in the root position, it would be. But he plays it up here. So if you don't know this inversion of an E chord, so this is an E chord, and so is this. But instead of this being the root, this is now the root. So if you think of a bar chord up here, is essentially using that same root here, except it's being played like this. So if you think of it's a D shape up here at the 4th, 4, 5, 4 of E, B, and G is a D shape, but this note is also in there, which is the 3rd of the E here. So you play this chord, the first inversion, by putting your ring finger on the 6th fret of the D, your pointer finger on the 4th fret of G, middle finger on the 5th fret of B. So you can also play this high 4th fret on the E, but he does not on the recorded version of it. So it's just. Also, I'm resting my thumb, as you can see, over the fretboard here to mute these strings, so that if I accidentally play them, it doesn't make a note. And then it goes up a whole step, 2 frets, so same shape. So. And then plays a B major chord, but instead of playing the whole thing in this bar chord shape like this, he plays just starting at, so ring finger at the 9th fret of D, middle finger at the 8th fret of G, pointer finger at both the 7th frets of the B and the E string. So he plays these 4 notes. And then F sharp again, E, F sharp. So E, F sharp, B, F sharp, E, F sharp. I forgot to mention, while you're doing this, it really helps to keep your right hand moving to really get the rhythm easy. So when I'm playing this chord progression, look at my right hand. So like right there when I'm not even playing any notes, when it's like, I'm leaving it moving so I can get the rhythm. All right, that's an important rhythm technique. If you don't know how to do that already, just keep that right hand moving while you're playing this, and only bring it down to strike the strings when a note is played. So for this one, it's 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's 2 downstrokes at the end. So I'm just doing that so you can see my right hand here a little bit more precisely. All right, next Barber kicks on some drive, and then plays essentially the same chord progression, except now he's playing straight bar chords. So it starts on the 7 of the A, and then 9 and 9 on the D and the G. So just a regular bar chord. And then it goes up to the F sharp, 2 frets up. And then down to the B, so it goes down a string to the 7, 9, 9 of the low E. And then up 2 frets, and then up another one, and then hits it to emphasize the end there. So. keep that right hand moving if you are struggling with the rhythm. And then it goes back to the cleaner sound by kicking off the drive pedal. It goes in between those two, and then eventually it goes back to the... And that is the main chord progression part of the song. Then we arrive to the main riff of the song. Barber again kicks on a drive, sort of, maybe, sometimes it's clean. Listening to the album version, though, it's definitely slightly distorted. He starts at the 10th fret of the B string, does a pull off to the 9th fret, and then 11, 9 on the G. Next it goes, hammers on and pulls off from the 9 to the 11 on the G, and then goes down to the 12 of the D string. So 9, 11, hammer on, pull off to the 9 again, down to the 12 of the D, and then plays the 12 of the D and the 11 of the D. And then 11, 11, 11, G, 9 G, and then down to the 11 of the D. Actually, wait, no, he doesn't play this. This one. So yeah, so it's 11, 11, pull off to 9, and then the 11 of the D. So that is 11, pull off, 12, 11, pull off, 11. So pull off, 12, pull off, 11. Then he repeats the first part. And then instead of doing the hammer on and pull offs here, he goes 11, 12 D, 9, 11 G, 10, 12 B, and then pulls off from 12 to 10 on the B, and then 11 on the G, and then 10 again, and then 9 on B, and then 9 on G. And then goes in between the 9 and the 12 on the B. So it's 9, 12, 9, 12, and then slides up to the 14 of the B. 9, 12, 9, 12, slide up to the 14. And he does some vibrato on there, so it might help to use your ring finger. From the 14 on the B that you just slid into, so he goes to the 14 of the G, 12 of the B, 14B, 15B. So, and then pull off 14, 12, pull off 14, 12 twice. So, and then 14G, skip a string to the 12 of the high E, and then back down to the 14 with some vibrato on the B string. So, repeats that 3 times. And the last time he does the pull off. Then 14, and then 14 on the G, and then ends on the 12 of the B before he starts the entire progression over. So and then it starts over. And that's pretty much the entire song. Hey, if you like this content, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I got lots more where this came from.